Good evening, and this is the Gothic Bohemian Salon. I'm going to do the About Me tag. Very exciting. Do you have a middle name? Yes, I do. It's Karnstein. It's from a short story by Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu called Carmilla. The villain of the piece is Carmilla Karnstein, who's a countess and a vampire, and she tries to get this young woman and turn her into a vampire. It's a lovely little story, and when I was finalizing the legality of my name, I needed a middle name, and it seemed like an appropriate one, and it's my middle name. What is your favorite subject in school? Well, my favorite subject was art. My mother taught me how to draw when I was quite young. I used to draw trees quite a lot. She drew a lot of different things. She was really, really talented, and she drew exquisite drawings. She used to draw, well, she was a medical technical illustrator, so she would do like bisected skulls and hearts and things like that. But her drawings were so beautiful that the doctors that she drew them for would often keep the artwork and frame it and put it up in their offices. And she drew this drawing for me. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. When I was pretty young, like 11 maybe, something like that. She'd do that in about 5 minutes out of her head without looking at anything, which is not something that I can do. My drawings are like this. So you can see they're a little different in style. I do portraits mostly. Okay. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably raspberry liqueur. Yummy. Not Chambord though, a nicer brand, please. And it's just so wonderful. It's good over ice cream. It's good on its own. It's good. It's just good. It's good with everything. I want to make a raspberry liqueur actually, really badly. What is your favorite song at the moment? It is, hang on. Hang on. That song. I know it's an old classic though. What can you do? I'm an old goth. I don't know if this is disturbing my neighbors or not. I just want to hear the first line. Matter if we all die. Okay, that was it. So I've been doing that all over my flat. Doesn't it matter if we all die? Sorry. Okay. What would you name your kids? Well, I'm sort of past the age where one can have them, but if I were to have kids, I was going to name a girl Elizabeth, and a boy would probably have been called Colin. Do you participate in any sports? you knew me, you'd know how ridiculous that question was. Okay. Favorite book? Oh, sorry. Favorite book? Wait, there's something in my eye. It's probably my finger. Okay. Favorite book? And I guess they mean book of all time, book at the moment, book yesterday. This music is a little too loud for me. Okay, there we go. Favorite book. At the moment, I just finished reading Inkheart, so that was kind of my favorite book while I was reading it. I guess it'd probably be a tie between... No, it's not really a tie. It's Possession. Possession. It's a really amazing book. It's written in... I forget what they call it when it's written in letter form, but it's partially written in letter form, and it's the story of these two Victorian poets who meet each other sort of secretly, or well, they have a secret relationship that nobody in the 20th century even suspected, and this 20th century scholar sort of stumbles upon a letter in a book, and he steals the letter, which is like goes against his whole code, and he goes off on this search to find out what happened, who the woman is in the letter. I'm going to review the book though at some point, so I don't want to give away too much. Favorite color? Really? It's the color of roses after they are dead. I feel like I've done this one before, but I went through all my videos and I didn't find it, so I don't know, maybe I'm doing it again, or maybe I did it and I didn't put it up or something like that. Okay, anyway, my favorite animal, well, that would have to be you. Yes, indeedy, folks. Right now, it's ferrets, real or imagined. Yes. Meh. Favorite perfume? That would be Songe by Unique Guitar. It smells so good. It's so wonderful. Favorite holiday? Now, it is not Halloween. I actually don't really like Halloween because it's when all the amateurs come out, and I'm a very particular costumer, so watching people's misguided efforts at costuming can be rather painful, actually. Maybe that's really elitist and snooty of me, but it's just... I used to love Halloween, actually. We used to go out to San Francisco, and we'd get really, really dressed up and, you know, get really, really drunk and just carouse, and then end up, you know, at the fair... I want to say Fairfax Hotel, but that's not what it's called. This big hotel on Nob Hill. We'd go there in the morning after Halloween and have breakfast and still be all dressed up and just look divine, and it was so much fun. It's when I still had my fangs and everything. I had fangs, but they broke. Have you graduated high school? Yes, I did. Have you ever been out of the country? If so, how many times? I have been to England, Scotland, and Wales, and I've been out of the country about 10 times. I've stayed in Bristol and London, and a little bit at Holyhead and the Orkneys and Edinburgh. I love England. I wish I could move to a little island in Scotland, off the coast of Scotland or something. Only if I had a car and drove, of course, because I'd need a city I desperately need a city. So I'm very urban, but I love the countryside in England. Whenever I get sick for countryside, I want to go to England. I don't really like the countryside here, so I usually end up packing it up and trying to go over there. It's kind of crazy. Do you speak any other language? Well, no, not really. I do very good accents in languages, though, and I've often fooled people into thinking that I was from another country until I disavowed them of the notion, because obviously I couldn't speak any more than the little phrase that I, plunked out so nicely. How many siblings do you have? I have a sister who lives in Hawaii, who's adorable, and I'm an aunt. I have four little niecelings and nephlings, and I have a brother who lives in Los Angeles, and he is very smart and very together and very funny, and yeah, so I've got those. What is your favorite store? Well, there used to be this 24-hour Rite Aid that was huge up on 51st Street, and they were open 24 hours, and they had everything. I mean, everything. If you needed chain in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, you were going to a play party or something, you could go there and get it. If you needed Procyon dyes, which are kind of rare to find anywhere anyway, they had them. They had henna. They had fabric, really nice fabric. They had William Morris fabric there, for God's sake. They had just gorgeous stuff. They had clothes. I used to get clothes there. Really great skirts for like $25, and they were great. In fact, I love their skirts so much I wore one until it fell apart on my body. In fact, that's happened twice with skirts from there. And they were only like, oh, here we go again. They were only like $25. My favorite restaurant. There's one I go to a lot now called Bei Feng Tong, and it's cheap Chinese, really good, family-oriented kind of restaurant. It's not very beautiful on the inside or anything, so we get food to take out a lot of the time, but it's really inexpensive. It's like $5 or $6 for like a huge thing of whatever it is. And let's see, do you like school? Well, the last school that I went to was my art school, my art college, and I liked it until I didn't, and then I stopped going. So there you go. Favorite YouTuber? Well, I have a few actually. I really like Adora Batbrat. I think she's really cute. She's just adorable. And I very much like Synthetic Doll. I think she's very glamorous, and I don't know if there's something special about her. I love Kitty Mannequinette, the alternative drug. She hasn't done a lot of videos, but they're all really great, the ones she has done. Really funny, and and I love her accent. And starting to really like Morgor, actually. His videos are really well thought out and really funny, and just really brilliant. I was really blown away actually by some of his videos. I'll put them down there. I'll do my best anyway. Let's see, and I think, no, pretty much that's kind of it. I mean, I like a lot of people, but I don't want to leave anybody out, but then I'd have to put everybody in which case that'd probably be everybody, and favorite movie. My favorite movie of all time is Moulin Rouge, and that's it. There's no contest, no competition, no, hands down. I'm a freak. I'm a fanatic. I'm absolutely, like, really, really nerdy about it. I mean, nerdy, really nerdy. I saw it in the theater about 36 times, which is not the record, by the way. A woman who holds the record has seen it 56 times, which is more than 36, I'll have you know. I don't know how many times in total I've seen it. I haven't counted that, but in the theater, it's 36. My favorite TV show, probably right now, it's Game of Thrones. Of all time, there was this one called Carnival on HBO that I really, really liked. I'm not really that much into TV shows, though. PC or Mac. I have a PC, and the reason I have a PC is because I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, and you can get free work on your computer, but mostly it has to be a PC, because I've not yet met a person that does work for free on Macs in the Bay Area. So I have not had to pay very much to have my computer done since I first had a computer, actually. And I was given my first computer, and I've sort of built off that, and and I'm using like a 6-year-old laptop, but it's really great. It works wonderfully, and I'm pretty happy with it. I've had to switch to a mouse because the mouse pad on it's just dead, but it works pretty well. I like the little life cam thingy. And what kind of phone do you have? This is very technologically advanced. Hello, 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 hello. This is my phone. Oh, and look at this. This is a cord. This sticks into the wall. That means that if you call me, I'm like this, stuck to my bed, or next to my bed, talking to you, so I can't move around or do anything. Okay, goodbye. That's called a shoe phone. How tall are you? I am 5'7" and 1/2 inch tall. And when I was young, that was considered to be tall, and now it is not, which is quite annoying. But if I wear really high heels, I'm very tall. I'm like 6 foot something, so that's kind of cool. But I'm still okay if I'm in flats, so that's cool too. I can't really wear huge heels anymore, but big platformy ones I can if there's enough. Anyway, blah blah blah, shoes. Let's see. Well, that was fun answering the little about me questions, wasn't it? Tickle. Little whiskers. I'm sorry this isn't a more lively video, but I am getting over a cold. So Nipper and I are just kind of holed up in bed here, trying to get better. And we know you'll appreciate that. So now you know a little bit more about me. I'm sure it was thrilling. And what can I say? Take care. Be good. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. The Gothic Bohemian. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. In the Gothic Bohemian Salon. In the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Thank you.